Alright guys, we'll be doing mission 16, and this one is probably the longest mission of the game. It takes about like 20 minutes to get through, but at least that gives you a great opportunity to try to collect as much skill points as possible. Alright, this first part, just keep jumping over the platforms, keep boosting using your angel lift. And then at this point, you'll be in your first battle, facing some newer enemies, although not as different as the other ones. But then eventually a witch does come out, so the battle's going to get a little bit tricky. As I keep using the Rico shot to try to stun the other enemies while you go after the witch. And if you need to, just keep using the Aquila against everyone else. But hopefully, killing the witch is not that big of a problem. Another cutscene, skip it. Then at this point, you have about 30 seconds to get to the main entrance of the building. But before you go, try to collect some skill points as much as possible. And leave yourself around 10 seconds to go to the main entrance. If you're lucky, you might be able to actually kill all the enemies. Then at this point, then you have to face another Dream Runner. Again, tricky battle. He's got to know when he's going to attack. Hopefully we can keep that combo going from the last battle. So far I have triple S going. Or I had a triple S going. If you do have double trigger, then you could use it. Then afterwards, just make your way up into the elevator. Another cutscene. Just make your way to the door. And eventually, through the hallway, you will eventually face some more enemies. Just gotta be careful of their fire attacks. Keep using the Arbiter if needed. Got another cutscene, skip it. You're heading to a different part of the building.
Floor 87.
At this point, you've been on floor 87, and here you gotta face another Dream Runner, along with some other demons.
So this is corporate hell.
And I say go after the smaller demons first. So at least we won't have to worry about getting hit by the arrows. And an effective way, just keep using the Rico shot. Stun everyone at the same time. But once you take out the other enemies, just focus on the Dream Runner. Keep shooting and keep trying to use the demon pool. And use Angel Evade every time he tries to pop out from teleporting. Then Angel lift to the next floor. And at this point, don't hit to the elevator just yet. Keep going and you face a couple of rages. Just keep using the Oculus round trip to stun them at the same time, if possible, or at least stun one and attack the other. And while you have them stunned, keep using the Arbiter. Then afterwards, just make your way back to the elevator. And then Dante will accidentally get on the wrong floor. Well, accidentally for him, but convenient for us, as we still need the style points. Once you get off the elevator, just make your way to the left side. And again, you'll be facing more enemies, of course. And I say keep using the Aquila. Helps out a lot. Or if you do actually have the drive ability for your rebellion, it works good too. Of course, eventually a witch does show up. And of course, it can be difficult trying to get the witch at the same time. I say if you have to, just activate your devil trigger to try to throw everyone in the air and then just quickly shut it off. Try to save as much for the last battle as possible. Afterwards, you can encounter some more demon shards. Then you face a couple more rages. Or should I say ghost rages. Yeah, you keep using your angel mode. Afterwards, angel lift up, head through the door, and quickly get across before the wall crushes you. Go through this hallway, and then you enter another battle. Luckily, there aren't that many enemies. Keep making your way to the hall. Angel lift. Boost across and angel lift again. Then you got another cutscene. And here's where you have to do a crossover. Yeah. Keep crossing over the beams. Try not to get hit. Eventually you get another encounter, a couple of enemies, or say the Dream Runner. Say quickly take out the lesser enemies first. Of course, it's pretty hard to fight the Dream Runner in a very narrow space. If you ever had a chance, try using the Arbiter against the Dream Runner. It does heavy damage. Keep jumping over the beams. And I have no idea what that was. It's kind of weird. Got some bad loading issues in this game. Anyway, just keep going across. Make your way to the elevator. Meet up with Virgil. At this point, kind of make your way down the hall. And facing some other enemies along the way. Luckily they're easy enemies. Really familiar. Yeah, at this point, use Angel to get across to the other wing. Then you get head your way up to the elevator, and you pretty much be at the possible top floor of the building. Yep, you gotta love the music. Another cutscene, skip that, and you pretty much be in your final battle. Got 3 heartbeats gotta face. Nothing too challenging, just gotta watch for when they're about to attack and dodge. And then eventually a Titan does show up, makes the battle even harder. And hopefully you can take out all the heartbeats and be left with just the Titan. Just keep doing that same technique with the Titan. And at this point, you'll be facing another Dream Runner. Of course, I think this one is the hardest one. The one with the red mask. But hopefully you have some double trigger energy left to easily finish it off. And at this point, you just gotta keep jumping over the platforms, making your way to the center. And it's pretty much the end of the mission. Style points double S, time triple S, completion triple S, and surprisingly, with all the damage I've taken throughout that entire mission, I have over 23 million, which gives me a triple S.